Hello YouTube, I'm the Softman and welcome back to some more Planet Coaster. This time guys, we're not going to be going into the career. We are in fact going to go into the challenge mode, which means I can do a little bit more with the series currently than what I could in the career. The career is fantastic, it's brilliant for doing those little, and it's taught me quite a bit. For doing those little kind of objectives, but I really want to do something with my own sort of park that actually means something, that's not just going to get reset every time that I start a new bit in the career. I will probably return back to this, but I do want to try out the challenge mode. I'm certainly not at the standard of doing Sandbox just yet, so please keep that in mind. But I do want to do the challenge mode. I think we're going to go for a what we go for? We'll go for a tropical style. What should we call it? Softman's Park. That's what we'll call it. Oops. Softman's Park. Difficulty. Many items are researched. Guest happiness drops slowly. Breakdown rate is slow. Medium. Some items are researched. Guest happiness drops steadily. Breakdown is average. So, what I would have liked to have had, okay, is an option where you can customize this. I don't know if there's a way that you can customize this, but many items researched, starting cash of 8,000. Medium, some items researched. What I would like to do is a medium with no items researched. That would have been really nice. But I'm going to go with medium, which is the 4,000. Some items are researched. Guest happiness drops steadily. Breakdown rate is average. Ride reputation declines steadily. Then we'll go with that one, and we'll go ahead and start a new park. And here we are in our new park, guys, in the tropical one, which does look absolutely great. And there's a lot of stuff we can do with the tropical. View challenges. Challenges are available. A profit challenge. Okay, this is interesting. I didn't know this. Achieve a monthly profit from shops and facilities of $500, which is what it is. That's the only challenge that's open at this moment in time. Now, we've only got 4,000 to work with, so we don't want to be doing anything too extravagant. And I think that what we're going to do is it on pause. I don't know if it's on pause or not. We'll wait to see if that ticks over. No, it's not on pause. We'll pause it then for the moment. We're going to get a ride, of course. A few are open at the moment. We want something that's quick. We want something that people get on, that's quick, and then they get off, and then they go around to something else. It would help if you could see some more information about this. Can we see this? Info. It doesn't really say anything there. There's quite a lot of carriages on there. They can fit quite a few people on there, and it does look pretty good. It's not cheap, though. It really isn't cheap. The whirly rig, that can fit a couple of people on, but it's really not that great. The teacups, now, they can fit quite a few people on, and they are mega cheap. The excitement isn't fantastic, but it will get the money start coming in. So what we're going to do is we're going to have that main strip there. But I'm not going to... I really can't afford to look at making things look decent at the moment. So we're going to just put that there for the moment. We're going to place the entrance on the front side. We're going to place the exit on the side there. And I'm going to take a look at the paths that we've got. I do want that same type of path if I can have it. Which is that red one, isn't it? Right, let's put the length right up here because I do want a nice long one. Right, I don't want to go too far. Not at the moment. We will get the queue going. And we're going to go with... Should we go with that type of one? Should we go with the black path? Or the orange? Should we just go with the normal type? And I do want to do a little bit of scenery here, guys, so I am going to kind of snake it around. And leave some room for the scenery. We're going to get that straight in. Right, the path itself is of course going to be the red style path. And it's going to come straight out and join back up to this path itself. So we're going to unpause this now. We're going to open this ride. That is open, ready and raring to go. We're going to change the load to 3/4 of the load, and we're going to whack this up to 550. already and see what they say about that. Now we are going to have to go into the scenery, which is a shame because we don't have that much money at the minute to do the scenery. But we need a lot. We need things that have a lot going for it. So I think the other thing that we could do, actually, looking at the shops and facilities, is a food shop. But use one of the blueprints. It does mean that we're spending money, but it does add onto the Q scenery rating. And we're pretty much killing two birds with one stone here. What the heck is that? That looks ace. I love that. These are all... I want ones that are... That's chief beef ones, but it's massive. It's absolutely huge. Caribbean First Aid Station. It's currently building it right now. Oh my goodness. That's really good. I like that. I do like that. It's out in the back, actually. It's in the back. The front is just for show. But I do like that. That's good. Not what we're after, though. Not what we're after. Can I do it by price? Is that by... No, that's not by price. Price low. Okay, so we've got a small western entrance. It's not really a western type of theme that we're going for here. The Planet Coaster one. See, that's got a little bit of scenery going for it. But not a great deal. I think should we make his own? Should we make his own? Right, we're going to go with the hot dog squad. Because that's the one that we really like to go for. We are going to put it right near the queue because we're going to add to this, guys. We're going to slap that down right there. Okay, and then we're going to start with the scenery here. And hopefully... Now, I've never done this. I've never built my own stuff. So please be aware, guys, that it'll probably look utterly terrible. Building, here we go. This is what we're on about. Hollywood, a hot dog stein. We could stick one of them on the front, I suppose. Let's spot that onto there. Curved. Oh, that's a castle. I don't want a castle. Right, leave me with this, guys. I will sort out a little bit of a hot dog area, and we'll see how we go from there. Now, we do want to cover it with something. It's just what to cover it with. I think we will go for this, actually. And we want the full wall. How do we spin it? Rotate. There we go. We'll have to have a nice little one right here. So it's nicely curved in like that. I'm going to stick another drink stall in here as well, guys. It is going to be the... is it the milkshake? Oh, can we get... Is there a different one? Are they all different? They're all milkshakes, I think, at the moment. So we are going to stick that one in there, part of this building as well. And I've got it looking like this so far. Which, believe me, for me, is an achievement. Now, what actually is this? It's a painted wood. Okay. So can we look for that? Oh, we can. Right, well, I suppose... It looks okay. It's not fantastic, guys, by any means, but I suppose it looks a lot better than me just plonking stuff down. So we're going to go ahead and press done there, and that's done now. So we are individually going to go into these and put the prices up, of course. So... Right, there we go. Sync that with everything else that we put down. 6 on that. 6 on that. And 6 on that. Use that as well all around the place. That would be fantastic. The good thing about this is if I select this, I can move the whole thing if I so wish. And that's the good thing about creating a thing there. So we've got 2,591. Unfortunately, at the moment, we are running at a profit of 0.14. And I would hesitate to guess, guys, that we won't be running at that for much longer if we don't get any more rides in. So we can worry about the scenery a little bit later on. I am, in fact, going to put the exciting ride on, this one. And we're going to stick it a fair ways back from this one. We're going to have the entrance not there, but opposite that. So, well, we're going to have the exit opposite that, so that hopefully they'll go and get a drink when they're finished. So we'll put the entrance here. I'll put the exit right there. So we're going to go ahead and connect the entrance to a path, the normal blue one. We'll bring it this way though first. We'll have a nice little bit of scenery there. And then we will drag this so that it gets the entrance right there. And our normal path is our red one, of course, which is going to immediately go there. Fantastic. Let's get that open. Let's get the finances of it sorted. So it's $10. And of course, let's get the load up to 3/4 so we get as many people in there as possible. The aim is, of course, to make money, of which we are not doing. Oh, there we go. We've actually turned in some sort of profit at the moment, which is good. We do need to keep an eye on our staff, of course, our people there. We don't want to be paying them too much, but we don't want that happiness to drop, and that's the problem. It does seem as if it's rising on 170, so I will deal with that. We're going to get one janitor, of course. And we are going to get a mechanic. I'm going to slow the time down as well because I've realised I haven't put any bins down. Let's put a barrel bin down, eh? Before the ride so that they don't mess everything up. Put one on this corner. If I can get it on the corner, there we go. One next to that. One on that corner as well. And then we'll just litter them down as we go down there. Same with this. We'll have them on opposite sides there. So there we go. That is going nicely. We're making some wongrage, which is good. Can't say bad about that. Cannot say bad about that at all. Let's see what they're saying about this ride. It's really good value. 5% of people are saying. Right, what they're saying about teacups, so they're saying that that's really good value. Looks well maintained, that's good. And I enjoyed Teacups 1. It's got an 8% Q scenery rating, so we really do have to do something about that. Now we can actually move these. Maybe. Because I do want to do like a little bit of an entrance to this. If we're going to be here for a while, I do want to do a little bit of an entrance to this, so we shall see. Hey, it looks a bit big. It looks really, really big. I want something like that, but smaller. Again, I'm not familiar with this game, so when stuff pops up, I don't know if it's good or not to use. I've never seen this stuff before. That's basically what I'm trying to say. Now if I... Oops. Can we undo that, please? Right, it's undone moving me barrel. Didn't want to do that. Move you back. I think the trick that I've seen people do is when they're doing a building, say for example, they put one of these out, okay? And they use this as like their area to build. So now if I was going to go into the scenery there and I wanted to do something with this driftwood plank, these ones, I could actually put it somewhere and it will count as the building. So what I'm going to do is I am going to do that. I'm going to mess around a little bit, guys, and we'll see what we can make here. Oh, I like that one actually. That's not too bad. I might not need to. I might not need to. That one looks decent to me. And it looks the right size as well. That's the main thing. Oh, we can actually put text on this as well. We will name this ride actually. What should we name this? There's nothing really else you could name this apart from teacups. Let's customise. Is it this one? Right, how do you name it? Oh, there. Okay. Terrific teacups. Terrific teacups, guys. Have I spelled that wrong? No. Have I? I don't know. Let me know. If I spell anything wrong, guys, let me know. I'm pretty sure I spelled that right, but it doesn't look right to me. Maybe it's the two Fs? No, that looks well and truly wrong. It must be that. It must be that. Okay, terrific teacups has now been named. This doesn't have any sort of anything keeping it upright at the moment, but never mind. Terrific teacups. So we're going to go ahead and put that onto there. Oh. Ah! Okay, we're going to have to edit this slightly. Right. No, it's that one, isn't it? Let's spin it right around. Why have I got two there? Is that right? Have I seriously got two signs there? I have, haven't I? Let's spin that around slightly there. It's slightly off as well, so we'll just correct that. Beautiful, and people can actually see it now, which is good. Nice. Terrific teacups in black. Do we want it in black? We'll have it in red. Oh god, no. In fact, black was absolutely fine. We'll leave it black. Oh, we can change the font as well. That looks a decent font. Those look alright, but the only problem is... I'm going to slap that there. Yeah, the teacup sign is still off a little bit. Oh my god. Yeah, it is well and truly off. Is that teacup sign, so let's move it a little bit more. But yeah. This is literally, this is the first forays, guys. Please, please be nice to me. This is the first forays into building on this game. I also want to move this as well. Toggle advanced movement. I want to drop it down so that it's just underneath there. Same with you. Drop you down. Oops, that's the wrong one. So that it's just underneath there. And a good one. Right, we've done our first sign, guys. It isn't fantastic, it has to be said. Slight clipping going on here. Let's move this that way a tad, just so that it's covering it. It isn't fantastic, it has to be said, guys, but it looks better than nothing. And now we can concentrate on doing the thing a little bit. So what kind of money are we making? Are we actually making money? We made a lot of money actually April of last year, and we've literally just turned off into May now, so we're making money, guys. We are making money, and we can't say bad about that. We just need some more palm trees. I want some, yeah, some of them leaning ones will do quite nicely. One that's going over the path would be lovely. So like this, that would be great. We'll have these short palms, and what we'll do with these short palms, guys, is we'll just drop them into the floor. I've seen people do this. I think it's a really good idea. Makes it look like palm bushes. And we'll do the old twizzle so it looks a little bit different. It's $8 a piece, like. And we're thinking about our wongerage right now. But we'll do something that looks a little bit like that. So it looks like foliage. Just trying to get it so that they aren't like wafting into the queue. Okay, that looks okay. It just needs a little. I think we need another one in here. We'll spin it around. Whoops, we won't do that. But we'll spin it around so that it actually pops off into the queue like that, which is good. They're the palms. What are these? Palm large firework. Okay, we don't want to do that. Rocks would be a decent thing to have floating around. We don't want alpine, that's for sure. How big are these rocks? Wow, that's a large rock. Smaller rocks, maybe. Just to get the area going a little bit. So if I do this, I should be able to get into here a little bit better. And we'll rock this place off, shall we? I think it needs a little tiny bit of colour, and these bushes do just that without making it look completely out of place. I like that. It needs another bit of colour. Can we colour these bushes? Don't think so. Not by the looks of things. But there's a little bit of scenery there. It's really not that much. It has to be said, guys. It has to be said. It's really not that much. And what are we doing for Q scenery rating on this thing? 32%. I've hardly done anything. Has a really plain looking queue. Don't worry, that's what I'm working on right now, guys. I'm going to have an idle pirate. I'm going to try to make him lean against this tree here. There. That looks alright to me. An idle pirate in the tree there. That's good. Now, what else can we do within this? We could put lantern chains, but I really don't. I don't want to. Oh, look at this. A Western style fence. We're not in the Western though, really. I didn't really think about where to put my park, did I really, to be quite honest, because I've got a load of Western stuff here that I could use, but I'm in the tropics. I'm in the tropics, guys. Got a little campfire here as well that I'm going to put next to him so he can keep himself nice and warm. There's a campsite, which I could do, but I really don't want to do. What kind of thing? We're on 48% Q scenery rating, and all I seem to be doing is popping these down. I'm really not very good when it comes to making things look good. Oh my goodness gracious me. I had no theme or anything whatsoever going for this, guys, but we need something around here just to block this off and make it look decent. But at the moment, what are we on? 48%. I think we can deal with that at the, right now, because I'm looking at the money, guys, and although we had that last year, we've got hardly anything this year, this month, should I say. There's quite a lot of people wanting stuff here. We'll have to do that because they're getting low on happiness, but I do want to train these guys to work a little bit faster, if possible. Look at this guy. What are we making on this? So lifetime profit minus 400. Are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me? Oh no, we're making. Oh no, that's them. Yeah, we're making a loss on them too, guys. That's really strange. That is really strange. But we're going to go ahead and up their training anyway, and hopefully that will be able to keep them happy for this moment in time. But we've got one thrill ride, we've got one normal ride. What about any other ride that we've got? Gentle. Yeah, we've got one gentle and one thrill. I do want another thrill ride though, to be honest. That wild blue we've already got. Let's just speed time up for the moment. There is a track ride, but I've got nowhere near enough money to be able to do these. And I don't want to get any loans just yet. I really don't. Psychola could be the next one that we could put down, I suppose. Just on this side here. We're going to go ahead and place the entrance on the front and the exit off the side. Oh, I've got a challenge. I've done the challenge, guys. So I'll claim the reward. I didn't realise we could claim a reward for it. That's awesome. Nice. So the challenge, we've got 2 coaster challenges. Build a coaster that reaches 40 miles an hour and build a coaster that is at least 500 meters long. Okay, that shouldn't be too hard if I put down one of the ones that are already done for me. Right, let's go ahead and extend this path out, because this is going to be the main path through. Good. And then we are going to do this. Enough place to put some scenery as well. And then we'll have that wang bam straight onto there. So we'll open that up. We will of course change that so that we've got $7 now, and we'll customize it so at least 3/4 load gets on, which should be a thing anyway. And then we just need to connect it up with a path to here. There's another ride. These will get me money, and that's basically what I'm after, guys. This scenery rating should do, look at that, would look better with more scenery. Oh, 6% of people. 6, 7%, 8% with more scenery. So basically, they do indeed want more scenery, which I'm not particularly bothered about at the minute. Too many get. Oh yeah, the toilets, guys. The toilets. We need one of those. Have I got a blueprint for a toilet? They're pirate ones. Planet toilet block. But 907. I don't want to pay that at this moment in time. So we're going to just put a sticker toilet block in here. What I'll do is I'll just move that slightly this way. So I can work around it later on. There we go. They're quite happy about that. I'm going to put 50% on it so that they have to spend it to get in. That'll be quite nice for me. Are they still using it? Yet they still are indeed using it, so I'm not too fussed about that. What they're saying. I'm so glad it's free. No, well, it isn't anymore. I'm so glad they have a toilet block. They're not unhappy about paying that amount, so which is good. Monthly profit 1,179. Wow. Okay. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. So this is the state of the park at this moment in time, guys. What I'm going to do in between episodes, hopefully, fingers crossed, I might have to do it. I don't know. I'm trying to get some sort of theme going around this ride, but it's just turning out to be trees at this moment in time. I'm just not used to this, guys. There's so much stuff here that I can use that I'm just not used to it. Sort of snowmen and all that sort of stuff. There's a lot of stuff. It really is a lot of stuff. Oh no. Nice. Oh, you can colour them as well. I'm sure we could get something going. Oh my goodness. There's a water tap. That could be. How much is this? $25! Guys. I think what we'll do is we'll have the water tower just over here. Like that. What does that do for my scenery? 49, is that it? There's a load of parts there. That should whack it up. Never mind. And what you can do is with the terrain here, is I can push the terrain down a little bit. Can we not do it so big? Yeah, like this, look. And we'll push this terrain down, and we'll have like a little bit of a water feature, shall we? Just going around the side of this, and that'll help. Just smooth this area out. In fact, there is a smooth tool, isn't there? Yeah, there's a smooth tool there. So I'm just going to grab this. Ah! There we go. It's because I wasn't doing it right. Okay, we can put water in there. I just need to twizzle this around a little bit because it doesn't make any sense. Advanced move on the axes, please. And then, does that make more sense? Like that. Okay, there's the water tower. And we're going to, what's the scenery rating? 49%. Oh my god. We're going to do a little bit more in the ways of terrain management, actually. Right, this needs a lot of smoothing over here. There we go. A lot of smoothing done. And what we'll do is we'll go around. I need to smooth this out quite a bit. Blooming heck, I made a right mess. The water is in though, so I'm quite happy about that. The water is in fact in. In between episodes, guys, I am going to decorate around this bit of water feature that we've got here. Can we do terrain paint? Oh, we can. We can do a little bit of terrain painting just around here. Because it does look a little bit strange when it's like that. But when it's dug in, I don't mind it so much. But it seems a little bit too green on the edges here. Something like that. And I'll put like some rocks and what have you all the way around there. We'll have a little bit more scenery going on that front. We might have something going on in the water. Who knows? But that is going to be it for the end of this episode, guys. I do hope you've enjoyed it. This is the start of Toffman's Park. Oh, well. We'll see how this one goes, shall we, guys? We're making money. That's the main thing. Until next time, I've been the Toffman as always. Stay safe.